Welcome to Fix My Business, the show that helps you fix your business. And the way that we do that is by answering questions. I'm Scott, and I've built multiple seven-figure businesses. And our goal here is to learn from where other people are stuck, apply that learning to your own business so you can keep scaling and growing the business that you want. Our question today comes from Joe. And Joe writes, I have a team producing marketing copy, but I'm not getting responses. I think the ads are good, and we have a good system in place. We use ChatGPT with our avatars loaded, but I'm getting frustrated because the marketing channels that I'm using aren't producing the leads. Joe, if you were sitting here, what I would say to you is that I believe that you've improperly defined success. I think that you have the wrong definition of success. And what I mean by that is it sounds like your goal of success or your measurement of success is the marketing metric is copy. Okay, you're looking at copy production. And copy production is never the marketing metric, it's leads. And I think that this goes to this underlying problem. And when I say think, I'm not guessing, I'm saying I know that what this comes back down to is a lack of understanding of who your true customer is. Because when you have that true customer dialed in, you get them laser focused, you know their words, it becomes a lot easier. But when you're hunting, then you don't know, well, then the default is to look at an ad and say, it's good, but it's not good because you're not the intended audience. I think that's so important. You are not the intended audience for your ad copy. So what you read as good could just fizzle out and be flat to the target reader. And when you put that mindset in place, I think that you begin to shift your team's definition of success. Again, it's not about cranking out content. That's not what we want. What we want is we want content that connects with our audience. And you want your team to be able to identify where there's a problem. Let me give you an example. So I have a team that takes these podcasts, these videos that I do, and they redistribute them. I have a video editor who basically does a great job of editing the content, making sure my hair looks good, all that other stuff, right? Like he does a great job. And then we have a team of people who go out and they post it. They post it to TikTok and they post it to Instagram and they post it to YouTube, wherever platform that they're going to. But then I don't look at the metrics. I don't look at that stuff because that's not my job. It's someone else's job. They report to me. But then one of my team members came to me and said, hey, we have a problem with TikTok. You're not connecting with people there. Oh, I didn't know. I said, okay. Well, what do we need to change? So they went out and they researched. And they said, here's what we got to change. We got to change the content. The content's not producing. The thumbnails aren't producing. See, my team understood that the definition of success is not just throwing the material out there onto the world. It's about, are we getting the views? Are we getting the followers? Are we getting the people who resonate with our content? And if not, then we have to change something. Something has to change. And in today's world where we have just a ton of AI slop, it's too hard to read some of this stuff because everything sounds the same. One of my favorite social media platforms, I'm not going to name it, it's almost unreadable. And in fact, in the comments, people are always like, hey, which model wrote this? Like that's the ongoing joke in that platform. Or you look at another one that's all about, connections. And all of a sudden, everybody has like this magical power to be the greatest thought leader possible because, well, AI is just slopping that out there. And it's funny because there's little things that I read and I look at it and I'm like, that is completely written by AI, only because you look at the sentence structure, you look at these things, and it's annoying as a reader. And I just kind of pass it. And I'm not saying that you're using AI to produce your content, but if you are, that's another cautionary tale, right? Because people are going to connect with humans more than the AI. We're all going to become immune to this. So what I really want you thinking about here is, what does your target audience need to hear? What is your target audience going to respond to? And that becomes the definition of good. Not what you think is good, not what AI thinks is good, not what your team thinks is good. It's what your customers, your target market responds to. So what I would do is I would go back and I'd meet with my team and I would redefine success. I would say, hey, listen, we could produce 1 million pieces of copy this month, but that's not gonna produce what we need. What we need is X number of leads. Your job is to produce X number of leads, X conversions, whatever it is, appointments, leads, just raw leads, whatever is going to define success for you. You need to go back and do that. And when you do that, now you paint a different picture for your team of what winning looks like. I want my team understanding this is winning. We're winning when we produce leads. We're winning when our followers grow. We're winning when we produce revenue. It's those simple things, because if you're not producing revenue or enough revenue to sustain, you're not winning. All right. I hope that helps you. I want your questions. You can go to scotttodd.net/ask. Submit those questions, and I will see you in our next episode.